good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. Keep It P Podcast is a global show, and today we'll be discussing baby dies amid child abuse allegations after DCFS worker determines claims unfound. We will get down to this and more when we return on Keep It P podcast has brought you PCP Gone Wild. Are you ready? Hey, welcome to the Keep It P podcast. This is a version of that show, and this is a PCP Going Wild. Keep It P podcast is a show where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could or could not have been keeping it P. And today I am your host, TZ Von Savage, in the place to be. Sucker MC. Self hug, self love. That was a beatbox and a b-boy stance. And if you thought that was corny, you're probably off code. And that's just what it is. Shout out Jay Lava. We're not trying to tell you what to think. We're trying to show you how to use this up here. Hello, McFlizzle. Get you a bucket hat and you too might turn into Inspector TZ Von Savage. Shout out Tia. The article says Sophia Faye Davis loved to eat noodles. That's the little girl they're talking about, the baby. On the screen, you see Cierra Coker. Coker is her last name. I don't even know how you leave your shorty with somebody with the last name Coker. Call me judgmental if you like, but we be missing the signs, y'all. We be getting guidance, and we choose not to listen to them. The baby loved to eat noodles. She slept with a stuffed hippo that made soothing sounds and reflected stars on her ceiling. Like all the black babies that have been killed by white supremacy, perhaps? I'm not saying I don't feel bad for the loss of life for the PC baby. You know, I care about the kids. TZ love the kids. I'm just simply saying how when it's a black baby that's died, especially at the hands, or should I say has been murdered at the hands of a race soldier, we don't get the same Sophia Faye Davis loved to eat noodles. She slept with a stuffed hippo that made soothing sounds and reflected stars on her ceiling. She sang and danced as she pounded on the keys of her toy piano. No, it would have been black Negro trauma porn as soon as the article started. They gave her a whole paragraph. It was like this is a eulogy for the baby. Once again, TZ loves the kids. It's sad and it's tragic that PC kids are being murdered at an alarming rate by their parents or someone who is supposed to love them. So your baby doesn't stand a chance. Hello, McFlizzle. May it be a teacher, sleepover, coach, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. They have a problem caring for their own and loving their own. So, yeah, your baby doesn't stand a chance. These are the memories of her only child, Cassy Needham clings to, not the not the final months of Sophia's life filled with child abuse allegations, failed investigations, and ignored pleas for help that ending with a beating so severe the tiny, blonde, blue-eyed You ain't never talked about no black baby like that. And to let you know that she was show enough PC. There's no uh, 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 confusion there. She was the prototypical perfect PC baby, and she was beaten. And we want you to know. So let's describe what the baby, perfect, beautiful baby looks like. So your perfect baby has to be tiny, blonde, blue-eyed. Sophia died February 8th. Rest in peace once again to the baby. But like I said, with the last name Coker, who leaves your baby with somebody named Coker? Sophia's father's girlfriend, Cierra Coker, is charged in Logan County with first-degree murder. Or at least they gave her the first-degree murder. She must be one of them throwaway PC people. Um, First-degree murder, aggravated battery to a child, accused of beating the toddler to death. But a month before she died, Needham reported her concerns her baby was being abused to the Illinois Department of Children and Family Services. Hold on, why wasn't this? You don't want to say Chicago? You sure you don't want to blame this on Chicago, right? You don't want to say Chicago. It was in Illinois. So I thought, all the violence and all the drama comes from Chicago and the black people, right? Right? Huh? So this is in Illinois. So don't try to act like it's the black people bringing down Illinois and we're doing all the mess. No, she killed the baby in Illinois. PC on PC crime. This is a tragic case of white on white crime that happens on a regular basis all the time at an alarming rate. It continues to say Illinois Department of Children and Family Services, but DCFS did not intervene, Needham said. As of Friday, the investigation into those claims remains open. Remains open with the baby dead. You thought you was going to get you a little justice because you was PC, huh? Now, you got nothing, right? No baby, but you don't mind, do you? You get to start over. You get a fresh. On January 2nd, Needham picked up her daughter from an overnight stay with the infant's father and was shocked by the condition of her daughter. Just an overnight stay? She was going out running the streets, finger popping? Huh? You had a hot date, couldn't be late. You wanted to get your buns beat, left your baby with the dad who you knew, his girlfriend, was not right. You knew this wasn't the first time your baby didn't come back the way you dropped off your baby. But you had to go out. You just had to have a break and you had to go get your buns beat, right? Was it worth it? Huh? Miss Needham, was it worth it? Huh? Needham found scratches on her head, a black eye, cuts on her mouth, bruises on her face, and what appeared to be friction burns on her face. Sophia wasn't moving her left arm, so Needham took her to the that so none of the none of the scratches on her head. No, that didn't make you take her to the hospital. The black eye. No. That didn't make you take her to the hospital. Cuts on her mouth. No way am I taking her to the hospital. Bruises to her face. Nah, you're all right, girl. You'll be all right. It'll heal. Sophia wasn't moving her left arm, so Needham then. I couldn't move my arm. I had all that other stuff going on, but now I can't move my arm. Now it's time to go to the hospital. Now it's suspicious. Took her to the hospital. The arm was broken. Ain't the baby wasn't crying or nothing. I know babies can be resilient, but that's signs of a baby being beat on a regular basis. And so the pain was nothing. She used to it. And you just scratches, mouth, bruises, black eyes. No, none of that was enough. It continues to say an investigation was open and DCFS worker came to her house the next day and asked to see Sophia. You don't call the police? I'm saying, Mom, you don't call the police? The hospital? Nobody's mad. Boy, y'all is quick to take a black baby out of their house. Quick. You whoop your kid as a black parent, they taking the baby out. You beat a PC baby to death. Nah, you good. Y'all great parents. Keep doing what you're doing. We want to make sure all the raggedy PC babies is out the way. I mean, that's what y'all must be saying. Allegedly. I'm not saying that. TZ love the kids. It continues to say the worker also checked Needham's home to ensure it was safe and Sophia had the essentials. So your crib must have been filthy. That's all I can think of, Miss Needham. Your crib was filthy. And it must not be the first time. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's acting like this is the first time. Nah, this ain't the first time. Both parents is scum buckets, and this baby has been fending for itself between two monsters. Another worker went to Sophia's father's home and spoke with the father and his girlfriend, Coker. It was relayed to Needham that Coker told the investigator Sophie was injured accidentally by other children in the house. Oh my goodness. Her story kept changing though. I was just very nervous about sending her back. You sent her back? What do you mean nervous? What kind of mama? You come home with a broken arm. Nobody said nothing, obviously. They didn't even tell you nothing was wrong with your baby. Nothing happened. Didn't tell you the baby was injured. Didn't tell you nothing. The kid roughed up the baby, just a nothing. Sent you back with a baby with a broken arm, bruised, black eye, scratches on the head, bloody mouth. Boy, they gave y'all some PC trauma porn up in there, huh? I just had to give it extra so you understood what I was saying. That's how they do it if it was a black baby, they'd have gave you some Negro trauma porn. It continues to say, the investigators told Needham she would unfound the case, meaning they would find the allegations not credible. With a broken arm? Boy, PC, boy, that's why I'm telling you. Any PC would have backed that up. They stand behind their own and they own code. That's why I'm saying this done happened before. This ain't the first time. Both of you PC parents are killers. Y'all let that woman kill that baby. Sophia's father was ready to see her again. No black parents doing that. Period. I asked if I could put a safety plan in place, but DCFS told me that they were going to unfound the case. Facing pressure from Sophia's father to resume visitations, Needham agreed to let him take Sophia for the night, February 5th. No black mama's doing that, P. Even if it's even if she's outrageous for the claims against a black man, which we don't do no disparaging on this show, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of great black fathers being kept from their babies over a scorned baby mama. That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to get off of that. Back to these trash bags. The next afternoon, Needham received a call from Coker telling her Sophia was having trouble breathing and bleeding from her mouth. Again. Bleeding from her mouth. Again. Not just bleeding from her mouth. Again. You sent your baby. You got your baby back the last time. Blood in the mouth. Now the woman call you and say, blood in the mouth. Bet you didn't 911 her. Oh, I told her to call 911. I told her something was wrong. Eventually, Needham reached out herself to get help for her daughter. Hello, McFlizzle. That's what I'm telling you. Neither one of these parents care about the PC baby, and guess what? They don't care about your baby. Stop letting your baby go over to these people's homes and stop letting them up in these schools with these teachers that don't care nothing about your baby. It's proof. That's the only reason why I'm doing this article. One, to show white criminality running rampant. Two, to show white on white crime running rampant. Three, to show that they don't care about their own babies a lot of times. Not everyone, because we don't speak in absolutes on this show. So I'm not saying every PC parent doesn't care about their baby. I'm saying quite a bit don't, because we do these articles on a regular basis. I'm saying this is a factual thing. I'm saying the statistics back up what I'm saying. So therefore, four, they don't care about your baby. They can't. If they don't care about their own, how could they possibly care about yours? That's factual. It goes on to say, with some blah blah blah, she finally got smart, called 911 herself. Paramedics arrived at the apartment that Coker shares with the father. Emergency medical technicians transferred the baby to the hospital, but due to her serious condition, she was airlifted. When the babies get air? Come on now. Black baby would have been pronounced dead at the scene. We don't get private jets to other hospitals. Oh, it was pronounced dead. As soon as she came, it was dead on arrival. That's why we need to be looking at getting some hospitals too. Come on now. Like this healthcare system is built for our survival. Come on now. Hello, McFlizzle. The whole thing is rigged. But it was too late. The baby died. Autopsy would find she died as a result of brain injury due to blunt force injuries in the head, due to getting severely beat upside the head. And the dad was doing some beating too. It wasn't just the girlfriend. It was the dad doing some beating. It was the mom doing some beating. And Coker already told the truth. The babies was beating the baby too. Sophia is the third child in as many months to die after reports of abuse or neglect. DCF, the director said, has been held in contempt 6 times so far this year for failing to put children under the state's care. Hold on. Who we talking about here, man? Don't tell me we talking about no. See, you. I know you ain't trying to blame it on the brother. What's his name? Let me make sure this ain't the brother that they trying to blame all the problems on. You got a new director. Yeah, see. Yeah. See. This the brother that they wanna here. Can y'all see that? Let me pull that up for y'all real quick. So y'all can see what I'm saying. See, they what they doing is they wanna blame this on the brother. See, it's the brother's fault that the PC parents are killing their babies. See, and it's the brother's fault that this who they want to blame it on right here. Because the PC babies are dying, they want to blame it on Mark right here. So this all the PC babies is dying, and so they holding him in the contempt of court. So the dad of Sophia didn't even mention his name, but you gonna mention this brother's name, right? Huh? I'm done with the article because I'm not gonna feed in to this bashing and this passing the buck. Yeah, I'm not gonna engage in this. I'll give you the last little bit. They calling somebody a hero. It's all blah blah blah. And they wanted you to know that this man right here, this brother, it's all his fault. See, fish sticks. I smell fish sticks. I knew I smelt it, but they wanted you to know that it's his fault. He's the reason why all the PCP babies are dying in Chicago. It's his fault right there. This is who they want you to blame. So it's his fault why the beautiful, tiny, blue-eyed, perfect little baby died. And hold on, all that description I just gave, that's what they gave in the article for the baby. Never once have I heard an article say that about a precious black soul passing. Never heard it. Oh, or should I say brutally murdered? I've never heard that before. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm just gonna mold you, fold you, scold you, and I done told yous about being on code. It's just that simple. And as soon as we get on code, guess what? Hashtag cut the check. I guarantee y'all that. So what we need to be doing is working on getting on code. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? I'm going to leave you with 4 words. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha, y'all. Please, please, please declare anti-black racism a public health crisis. Well, that's a jam. If you didn't know, all the beats, all the instrumentals, all the songs that you hear are available on all platforms for streaming. You know you should be doing that. We're talking about being on code and supporting and trying to build a strong FBA community. And that means supporting, not just with your time, but with your money too. Also, join us on Patreon if you're not on there. It's only $5, but it's about to go up to 10 because we got to know who's serious and who ain't. We're trying to weed out the cooneraries. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? We the new black media. And if you wanted to go back to the old ways of the lamestream media telling you all the lies, then keep doing nothing. But otherwise, catch these commercials. Love y'all. Take that.
Music TV.
Everybody know you get the money from that ride before you went on the date. I told you motherfucker ain't got your money yet, man. Fuck you, man. You ain't got the money yet. Fuck you think you is, man. Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something. What you gonna do? You ain't supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got it. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't play with this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than the Eskimo big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright.
He been hula hooping through loopholes, working real shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain die. He been hula hooping through loopholes. I gotta go, gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you trip.
Hey, Ray.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen.
Brushy cream, leaves, Keith, oil, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak with the love.
Bring that ass over, tryna bring it back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back. Let a nigga.
All I wanna do
All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it.
Music.